The agricultural sector contributes between 3 to 5% to Namibia's gross domestic product, and according to the Institute for Public Policy Research, it is one of the biggest employers, contributing approximately 170,000 jobs. Subsistence livestock farming is the predominant agricultural practice in Namibia, and over 4,000 commercial farmers are farming with livestock. However, a great number of livestock farmers are also diversifying to mixed farming. In this fourth episode of Inside Agriculture, we interact with Erika Mungunda, a resettled farmer applying diversified farming in order to capitalize on the good rains. Narib East Resettlement Farm, Unit A, located in Hardap region, about 50 kilometers north of Mariental town on the way to Kakrand, is one of the many farms purchased by the government of Namibia to resettle inhabitants who have a desire to expand their farming practices. Erika Mungunda is among the livestock farmers who were resettled in 2008 by the Ministry of Land Reform. And ever since, Mungunda has been farming with goats, sheep, and cattle with a long-term objective to become a commercial farmer. This would also improve his livelihood and that of the farm workers, as well as contribute to national food security, which is critical for Namibia's economic growth.
In the beginning, it was very good. I also sustained the farm with the income from the stock, but later it was good, yes. I was saving approximately 300 sheep, more than 100 goats, but now with the stock fish, it was a big breakdown.
Over the years, the number of Ngunda's goats and cattle has declined drastically due to drought and stock theft.
Now I have sheep 40 plus and goats 60. Then we have the lambs. I didn't count the lambs now. And then the cattle is we use the cattle at the we use the back part of the farm in the dunes for the cattle, and they are approximately 40 to 50. Yeah.
Caring for the livestock and giving the right medication and treatment at the right time is a prerequisite for all farmers. It is for this reason that Mungunda's healthy goats and sheep are now starting to increase in numbers, and there are plans to add more livestock to meet the farm's carrying capacity before the next auction.
Yeah, we are giving them leeks also and Lucerne. Yes, that's what we give, and also we are using also medicine like Supervex. We gave it November Supervex, and now with the rains I gave them also Parvivex and deworming. It's the main things I did, and in the meantime, if they are sick, I use also antibiotics.
Goats and sheep are currently Mungunda's principal business, and they remain a cash cow, which ensures that she collects enough earnings to maintain a farm and diversification plan. And livestock management and farm sustainability are necessary in the quest to increase production output.
These are my goats. I have to take care of them to sustain my farm, and they are the products who is going to pay for the salaries also and for own medication and feeding. With the livestock selling last year, I also install a solar system for the house with the income of the cattle I sold. And mainly I'm having an account where I save my income from the auctions. But now with the drought, I use it, but mainly I use it for the salaries of the farmers, and then sometimes I bought also extra stuff like the medicine, and I upgrade the house also.
Regular training to diversify her farming practices is crucial as it guarantees success when executed accordingly.
In 2010, I received a small stock farming course in Marinda from Ministry of Land, and last year it was from Ministry of Agriculture. I was in a training for pig farming and chicken, and I would like the ministry also for crop farming training.
Stock theft and unpredictable weather conditions led Mungunda to diversify into mixed agriculture in addition to livestock farming. To mitigate the problem of low livestock productivity and to boost agricultural output on resettlement farms, the Ministry of Land Reform and the Ministry of Agriculture, Water and Forestry encourages and facilitates various tailor-made trainings and workshops to capacitate farmers to diversify in a variety of farming practices.
I also diversify by bringing in the chicken and the greenhouse, the crop farming, to sustain myself and the farm. The cocks are here, we just sell them or use for consumption at house, and we have few chicken hens. From them we collect eggs for the house also. We only have 8 hens and 8 at the moment, 8 cocks. So at least we have every day eggs for breakfast at home.
Mungunda's current plans is to expand her poultry farming to be able to supply large consignments to retail shops in Hardap region and beyond. Hence, there are plans to increase the chicken on the farm.
We want to expand the chicken, but now we need a different cage for them, and then different feed, because we have to feed them differently according to their breeds. So I think about layers and broilers in the future.
The production of nutritional produce is receiving attention among agriculturalists and health-conscious individuals in Hardap region. Crop production and vegetable gardening is also increasingly featuring as a preferred supplement to livestock farming, both for home consumption, selling at local markets, and to supply to major retailers.
Yeah, I started as a livestock farmer, but to sustain, I also start now with a greenhouse in late 2021. I planted vegetables to help with sustaining of the farm.
The previous 2 years had less rainfall, resulting in less grazing and consequently a devastating drought, which led to loss of livestock and income for many farmers in Hardap region, including Mungunda. This predicament is a lesson not to rely on livestock alone, but to also venture in drip irrigation gardening in order to have enough produce, which they can sell in bulk to sustain their farms in case of another drought. The gardener's skills are equally crucial to ensure success.
Ons het vanjaar eers met hierdie ding begin. Dit gaan 'n bietjie sukkel maar. Ons sien dit gaan aan. Ons kry er iets reg nou. Ek is bly oor die werk, maar daar is baie challenges. Soos die peste. Daar is eintlik nie baie probleme. Dis net 'n reën wat vir ons bietjie agtergemaak het. Aan mekaar gereën en ons kon nie geskoffel het nie. En die reën het nou 'n bietjie teruggelê, nou spring ons nou weer van voor af.
Ek is nou by die tuinwerk en die draadwerke en daai bokke kyk en daai glasgoed is.
Hoe voel je van die werk wat je doet?
Nee, die werk is mooi.
Heb je wat training gekregen om hierdie tuin recht te op te pas of?
Ja.
Wanneer je praat over die training?
Ja, die training is eintlik. Ja, is net die juffrou wat my so help.
Ensuring success in gardening also comes with its own unique challenges, such as low rainfall, unbalanced soil pH, insufficient fertilizers, and a lack of knowledge on the types of vegetables and their required nutrients.
The only problem I got there is shortage of water. The borehole is good, but now I need to use the engine, which is pressing me financially.
To cut costs of buying fuel for the engine water pump, Mungunda plans to install a solar water pump to supply the entire farm with sufficient water. Hence, assistance with solar installation and other necessary diversification resources from the Ministry of Land Reform and the Ministry of Agriculture, Water and Forestry is imperative.
Yeah, Ministry of Agriculture is also assisting with chicken and the cage building material. And also I want to try also there, but I have to collect money because we have to pay a certain amount. Even the greenhouse I got from Ministry of Agriculture, and I pay my part and they pay the other part. So it is also having a helping hand for farmers.
However, the farm's boundary fence, which is located in the red sand dunes, is always at the risk of damaging due to shifting sand dunes and wildlife. After numerous repairs to the fence, with assistance from farmers from Unit B and C, the farmers are now seeking a permanent solution to ensure safety of their livestock.
We are 3 farmers on this farm, Unit A, B, and C, and I'm at Unit A. But the people were here to do research, and we hoped, but the ministry didn't come up later with the border fencing. And it's also one of the parts we need here, because we are also losing our stock because of that poor fence.
To improve the farm's agricultural output, Mungunda continues to seek critical farming and financial knowledge through various trainings. This will ensure that the resources invested in the farm do not go to waste due to low productivity. And diversified farming with livestock, chicken, and vegetable is an approach to sustainable farming, an approach resonating with many emerging farmers in Namibia, be it subsistence or commercial farmers. It is also an encouragement to thousands of unemployed youth and graduates to take up agriculture and diversified farming as a means to generate income and to be self-sufficient. The decision to diversify into poultry farming and vegetable gardening, Mungunda says, diminishes the chances of the farm becoming dormant due to consequences of low rainfall and drought. Hence, a surplus production of various vegetables and expansion of the poultry business is a guarantee to continue farming, and it enables her to sustain the farm, supply market demands, and ultimately contribute to national food security.